Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the 11th episode of Demons of the Shadow Realm. Very excited to get into this. Last week's episode was incredible. I love the fight with long legs and arms. I forget what their actual names were, but yeah, it was a really awesome fight. So I'm just really excited to see where we go from this point in the story and what we'll all be following up on this episode. But yeah, other than that, I don't waste too much more time. Get right into this episode. If you are new to my channel, this is more of a watch along than a straight up reaction. So if you'd like the audio and or full video, you can sync up with your own copy of the episode. Other than that, I'll give us a countdown. We can get right into this episode. Three, two, one, start. Uh, my audio back up. There we go. Yeah, I am very interested to see where we go from the last episode. I really never know what to expect with this show. Um, I feel like every once in a while, I feel like I get a grasp of what's gonna happen, and then it throws me for a bit of a loop, which I really enjoy. I loved how just quickly a lot of these things have happened, like us meeting up with Asa, um, and just a lot of these moments I thought that would happen later in the series ended up happening pretty earlier on. Um, And I've just loved how proactive our characters actually are in the show so far. I've especially noticed it with Yuru though. He's always locked in. I definitely looked up how many episodes we're getting for this show, like multiple times, but my memory for that is not great. But I'm hoping we're getting more than 12. I want to say this was because there's quite a few shows I'm watching right now, and I looked up all of them, so I just don't know which ones are. I'm interested. Yeah. What we got going on? Kagamori match. Oh yeah, and they also teased this. Going for all of the is that in reference to, like, all the dead bodies that are around here from the Kagamori clan? Was followed. Tengen Ashi, something like that. Um are. Oh! Well, it sounds like a kid. Same reaction. Oh yeah, you cannot judge him by the standards of your average person. Quite the unique life. How is this guy the master? He being used as maybe more of a ploy or a bait. Little point. Okay, so bro, bro was debating if it was possible. Opian knows him by name. Oh, Dad told him. Oh, someone from the village. Dad's. Oh yeah, so he was from the village. Wait, so are they brothers? They are brothers. What is up with Left's eyes? Oh, he knows the details as well. Oh, even knows the parents. Kara's or their dad out of the picture, or oh, oh, and Dare had no idea. She's like, I don't need none of this. Well, she is only alive because of our willingness. Or that is true. He was just saving his own or her own ass. Oh, interesting. Is she gonna be a part of our crew in a way? I imagine she'll come back around in some way or another. Yeah, that would be pretty awful. It's so fascinating to me just um how casual life and death is in this series. Very fascinating to me. Very like different outlook on life than like the Elric brothers, for example, in one of our other series. They were so averse to killing and taking a life, whereas it's honestly a more natural part of his Yuru's life. Interesting. Thank you. Like, how did he get into this situation? Oh, interesting. I mean, they are beings. Oh, interesting. Some limitations. That is fair, fair. Instantly seal any. Create stray. Oh, interesting. Walking out of that house. Hopefully she doesn't get taken out. Well, you made it out alive. Oh, interesting cut to Ken. Oh, so Dara has no clue. Fair, but he might have just retired. Oh, it's still his dad's. Fascinating. So. Oh, he just found them. Oh, but you were essentially trapped. So he brought him to here. Pretty smart, actually. Oh, Dara's been at it for 10 years. Okay, so it definitely ties back to when the parents left. It's all like connecting together. Men's tradition. I don't blame him. It seems very sus. Yeah, so it seems like around that time is when. But it's interesting now that we're almost looking for Dara's dad as alongside it. It's been so long since we've seen her. I'm happy to see her again. Just happy about the money. What did he just kick over? Quite the marriage they have going on. Comes with property tax. What's a boy with baggage and now a secret child. Her voice actor is hilarious. Oh yeah, she's also been out of the picture for quite a few episodes, so she's got a lot to catch up on. I mean, interesting. Cat's coming to check out. Cat going for his fucking bun on the back of his head. His ponytail. Domestic violence is wrong. A little bit, yeah. That is kind of true. Barbarian meatheads current the sporty terror in a tracksuit. Sending them out. Is it a lot of money? Japanese ship. The art style difference on her face is hilarious. This. The dad's giving him money every so often. So he's got to be alive, or at least he has something set up automatically going. Does he? Oh, he doesn't either. And it's been 10 years since Dara's seen him, so I imagine he doesn't really have a current description of him. Bro is extra secretive. Got quite the family dynamic going on now. Oh yeah, we haven't had this experience yet, but did not have running water where he lived. Technically, he's also a freeloader, if we're going to be 100% honest. Past. Although, I would honestly assume his dad probably knows already. I wonder what reason he would have for staying away. Having left and right just chilling there. Oh, just ashes. And the grave digger. We But yeah, I forgot she does technically own a whole ass mountain. Oh, that is episode. No cliffhanger this week though. Much more chill ending to the episode. I really enjoyed that. Kind of just in general, a little bit more chill of an episode, but I loved all of that, and yeah, just the way we're setting up all of these characters and the world itself. I feel like every episode we get a little bit of nuggets, so we can kind of start to theorize and um kind of get a picture of the bigger world here. Um, but I think there's still like key information that we're missing to really piece it together. But now that we know about um his dad and essentially his younger brother, um have that going on now. Because like I assume with the way it was set up, his dad has to like he was the reason that the Yuru's parents were able to leave. So I imagine there's some greater connection and probably ties into the quote unquote prophecy with the twins and everything. Um, I imagine a lot of these little plot points that are getting introduced now, throughout these episodes are gonna tie together and connect. Um, Check out the previews for next episode. Overall, just fantastic episode. I We kind of moved on a little bit, but for the most part, I was kind of expecting to move on to a new section of an arc, but it was kind of we were still sort of in the same thing. We found essentially the master, which was part of his family. We let her go. Um, she said she's quitting, but I imagine that she's gonna come back around in the picture in some way or another. Especially just with the way Yuru saved her and everything. Um, because I feel like if it wasn't really, it could just be to showcase his personality and character. But I feel like we would have just like taken her out, or she would have got killed, and it wouldn't be like she wouldn't be a character still, um, that has any sort of relevance. So the fact that she's still alive and made it out of there makes me feel like she will be important later on in some sort of way. Yeah, we are introduced to essentially a new character. Um, and it also looks like we won't be getting the long legs and arms back because it was a case of essentially them almost controlling their master because they were essentially much more like evil or vile than the average demon we've seen so far. Um, especially like when you compare it to like left and right. Um, but I really enjoyed that, and his character itself. I'm excited to see how he gets expanded out because um, he ties together with Dara, but also like everything with their parents. Kind of interconnects with Yuru's as well. So I'm interested to see. And like right now, he is also not a wielder, so I wonder if we'll maybe get him a new pair of demons, or what exactly our plan is for that. Really enjoyed finally being back with Hannah. That's one of the things I've been. The only thing I've been sad about is that we've been so away from her that like they even had a joke about essentially her explaining everything that had been going on because it had been so many episodes since we properly spent time with her. Um, Really funny episode as well. I'm loving the humor in this show. There's some subtle stuff that's really funny, and then like the I don't know bigger bits or whatnot where it's like they're playing up like for example the Hannah and Dara relationship stuff. That's always really funny. Just like the way her voice actress performs and just like the art and animation and everything, just really great. Um, and I actually really appreciated this scene at the end. Um, Very emotional. I liked seeing Yuru's Yuru's reaction to that as well. Um, and we essentially have his mom picture as well. I wonder if maybe we'll do like a sort of funeral next episode, or if they will just bury it off camera. But yeah, from now on, kind of what I posed at the beginning of this episode. But I'm interested to see where we go from here. Like, what is the next step? Because realistically, like we have Ozma, who's a little bit sus, um, and then we're sus about the village and just the Kagomori in general still a little bit. But I don't know what our next goal is other than just like looking for the parents and whatnot. I assume there's going to be an outside force that comes into play, or we're just going to run into something or find it somehow. Because right now, I don't know really what our next step of action or could be. That will be very interested to see. And I think that's basically all of the information I want to go over this episode. I feel like not a ton I want to discuss. I just because I don't really have any idea what sort of relationship their parents have. Um, I assume, especially with almost the way Dara's dad and him in general is like the retainers or like protectors or whatnot. Um, and seem to be very good people, especially compared to the village, who we don't necessarily know is bad or anything, but it's just a little bit sus. And the fact that like they would keep a kid like locked up for that long, and like lie to Yuru and things like that. So, um, yeah, I assume that like Dara's parents and Yuru's parents were working together in some sort of way, trying to either prevent something from happening or um honestly might have just been trying to save their kids because if we're gonna look at it from like just the parents perspective, I'm sure they mostly just cared about keeping their kids safe, and there may be like a bigger like world ending like plot or something like that that's like taking place in the background. But I could also maybe see it just being a lot maybe more of a chill thing. um yeah, I think that's basically all my thoughts for this episode. Actually, before I go to next thing, I just want to check um this and check the episode count. Okay, so it is 24 episodes. I was right, earlier. Okay, that is definitely good. That makes me very pleased. But yeah, other than that, I will catch you guys all later. I will be posting my reaction to Akane Banishi episode 11 as well, a little bit after this. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this watch along, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.